Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit. Welcome back. Why, hello, welcome to the new place. Fun fact, it's been 2 years since I made a video. 2 years, it's crazy. Anyways, welcome back. I think we kind of got to start off with the story, right? Like a lot's happened in the last 2 years. Oh, don't let me forget about those. We're gonna talk about those here in a little bit. Anyways, story time. So I think the last time I made a video, we were starting to rent the shops over there. I had partnered up with a buddy and we had a vision of what we were gonna do and we were working on some cars and it's business, right? Like it didn't work out. The business partnership didn't work out. Luckily, we're still friends, so that's good. But it left us in a tough spot. In addition, right at that time, I was starting a new job. I had gotten an opportunity. It was kind of a tech startup here local. They needed someone to kind of run their IT department and scale it up. So I took on that job. And then with the business partner, just separating ways, it was overwhelming. Like, I'll just be 100% honest. Like, life changed. That's the joy of being a small business, right? So it was just like head down, tons of work. So we had taken on a ton of work. We had brought some people in to try to help out, and it was just a dash to get caught up. And the backlog was long. Like, I had tons of cars to work on. Dave helped out tremendously. I think that guy's coming by in a little bit, well, hopefully. But Dave helped out tremendously, and a bunch of other people helped out and kind of got everything caught up. And that was kind of a course of a year. So didn't have a lot of time to make videos. Fast forward, I've had a great opportunity with that local job. Things changed, we got to where they needed to be, and I've since moved on to a different position. Time has relaxed a little bit. I was putting in a ton of hours at my real job. So now everything's kind of changed. I got a little time again. I'm working remotely. And yeah, I'm in a good spot. So I'm starting to tinker with some cars again. And we'll see how this goes from here. But that kind of gets you the last 2 years. And then now let's take it from here. So what's this new place? Let's talk about it. So in the mix of all that craziness, right? Job changes, business changing, and everything else, we got an opportunity to move as well. We loved our old house, don't get me wrong. Absolutely loved it. Been there like 10 years. But it didn't have space. I was tired of renting. I was back by myself again. I didn't need a shop. I didn't want to be renting a shop, but I needed space. I didn't have room at my current place to build a shop. So I was trying to figure out what to do. We were looking for homes. We wanted a little more space. My wife loves gardening. She wanted like greenhouse and room to garden. So we're looking, and we lucked out and we found the perfect house for us. Perfect. So we get the house, and it's on a little bit of land, not much. It's like a little over an acre, but it has enough room where we can, build some stuff. So it doesn't have a shop as well, which was what I wanted. I wanted to be able to build the shop like I wanted it. So there we are. That was this last summer. So it was like 10 months ago is when we closed on the house. I seriously think I put a deposit on the shop before we closed on the house. Worked with a great local guy. If anyone's needing a shop here in the Amarillo area, contact me. I got a great guy. But yeah, so then it built a shop. It's a 40 by 40. You can kind of see 40 by 40. 14-foot walls. Did the floor myself. Turned out amazing. But everything else, used local people. Spray foam, painted, doors, building, dirt work. Once it's nicer outside, I'll take you on a cool tour outside. But that's where we're at now. So I got my own shop at my house now, and it's the best thing ever. Literally the best thing ever. Got heating and air, so got 2 mini splits. So heating and air, it's like 10 degrees outside right now. It's like 60 degrees in the shop. It's great. Still got the GT500. Nothing's changed there. Traveled a little bit. But then you'll notice there's a new project here. I guess let's just go ahead and go talk about this. So I've always been a fan of 7-Up cars. They're great. So they're green with white interior. Let me see if I can. These things are so cool. Love the white interior. This one's an auto by design. White tops. They didn't come with white wheels, but this one's got some white wheels on it. Like, it's in pretty good condition. It needs a little bit of trim, some body work, headlights, just enough restoration that makes you like not feel bad for modifying it per se. Do you see what's hiding in the corner? So, yep, got a Gen 3 Coyote for it. Got a 10R80 auto to go in it. Really looking forward to just having a project again and doing a swap with it. Already got a bunch of parts underneath there. Dave, Coyote Direct, look him up. He's getting me all the stuff to do the Coyote swap on this thing. And yeah, just excited to start doing a bunch underneath, suspension, everything around that. Then I'll start doing swapping, doing some body work, doing it all myself, gonna be wiring it. Looking forward to having a little bit of time and like being excited to work on a project again. Really looking forward to this one. Okay, so I'll forewarn you, the next little bit is kind of like a shameless plug, but it also matters to the update and like what I've been working on the last 6 months. So if you don't want a shameless plug, you can head out. But a little sneak peek, streetcarjoe.com, it's live. Go check it out right now. And now I'm gonna go into kind of what I've been working on for the last little bit. I've always had this vision of offering some products, not like part sales, no interest in doing anything necessarily part sales, but manufacturing's always kind of interested me. I know nothing about it, but I kind of like just diving into stuff. I knew nothing about fabrication, bought a welder. I never wired a car before, taught myself. So like I just enjoyed learning that kind of stuff, and I always had this vision of offering some parts. One thing is switch panels, which I'll get into more of that, but like there was always a pain. Like I wired a bunch of cars, I had a lot of friends doing this kind of stuff, and there was always a sore spot on switch panels. Like the parts were expensive, any place that offered switch panels were crazy, like 2-month waits, and like I was just never happy with it. I always bought all the pieces and just did my own switch panel. And I always wanted to offer a switch panel. I wanted to make them something nice, in stock, ready to go. So if you were wiring a car, you could hop on the site, buy a switch panel, ship same day. I always had this vision. And I even started trying to mess around with it back when we were doing the business like 2 years ago. But then, a bunch of stuff changed, but here we are. So now let me show you what I've been working on. This has been a long work in progress. I actually started this 6+ months ago, and it goes back even farther than that. But to start, like, we need to rewind time a little bit and talk about 3D printing. So I was an early adopter of 3D printing. I got into it over 10 years ago, and have been kind of printing ever since. Technology's really changed with 3D printing, and the materials that you can use for printing have come a long ways. Before, it was just plastic, cheap plastic. It would melt if you left it in the sun, and it just was brittle and not strong, and it was great for prototyping, wasn't great for actual parts. Then, over the last several years, carbon fiber nylon has really taken over the game. And then, originally it wasn't as great, and then they've just revised, and now this stuff is amazing. So check this out. Like, the surface finish is amazing. These are one piece, but it's got like kind of a rough texture. These are crazy strong. Got a cool finish on the front that kind of looks like carbon fiber. And yeah, they've just come so far. And that's kind of been the work in progress, and this is where I've gotten to. So I've always wanted to offer an all-in-one premium switch panel, something that's wired up, ready to go, and you can just bolt in. And then this is what I came up with. So I learned how to model. I know nothing about CAD software or any of that, so I've modeled these from the ground up, tons and tons and tons of revisions, and then this is where we're at. So all these I'm going to offer in stock, ready to ship, wired up, nice wiring, Deutsch connector, flying lead harness. Hook this up to your relays and you are good to go. These are all my switch panels are going to go. But these are super high quality. This is what I would put in any of my cars. I would put this in any car I'm wiring. Name brand car line switches, an industrial cutoff switch that's super high quality. I mean, this is just like top tier. Like, I could not build a nicer product. And then combine that with, you know, the 3D printing, and like, I'm geeked out over this stuff. I've made a ton of these. Like, I'm super excited about what these are, and I wish I had this stuff when I was building and wiring tons of cars. And then, so, you know, I have the rocker switch version with the disconnect, but then also I got the buttons. I love these. I, you know, had these in my Trans Am and my Mustang. I'm a button fan. I just love this design. The guy that makes these overseas, super quality product, but it takes a little bit of time to get. So that's why, you know, I'm not just selling the buttons, like complete, ready to go. I haven't wired this one up, but like I said, all switch panels will be wired up, ready to go, plug and play pretty much, in stock. And then went one step farther. Needed a more value-oriented line too, right? Like, this is something that I would put in any one of my cars, top-notch premium product. But I get it, like, not everyone wants to put the nicest, most expensive thing in a car. So I wanted to find that middle ground, right? Something that's still quality, but is a little easier on the wallet too. So quality switches, you know, Nice switches, reliable. This disconnect, everyone's seen these. Everyone has these on their cars these days. These things are super popular. And then you'll notice the color of these, just a hair different. Like, it's still carbon fiber infused nylon, just a different brand, a little more, you know, value oriented is what I got on these. And these, I'm gonna wire them up, same concept. They're gonna be wired up, ready to go. But I'm gonna be able to offer these for under $400. Ready to go. Like, how sweet is that? Switch panel, wired up, nice connectors, quality, ready to bolt on and go, under $400 for these. It's crazy. And it didn't stop there. Like, what else pained me when I was doing cars? Boost solenoids, man. If you've ever wired up a car and plumbed it, like, these things are a pain in the butt, right? Like, finding all the fittings, finding a mount, wiring it up, and getting it all plumbed up and ready to go. Just a pain. Like, I always hated dealing with these, and I always wanted to have something in stock. I got a ton of these ready to go. So, I mean, this is how they're gonna come. Super nice. You know, I can do it for different tube sizes, but genuine Mac valves, nice fittings, super quality disconnects, and just, yeah, Deutsch connector, all ready to go. And this is gonna be under $300 in stock, shipped same day. Like, this is the stuff that, like, really frustrated me when I was doing the car stuff, and I've wanted to do something about it ever since. I've had a bunch of these sitting around in that shelf for years, wanting to, like, build this product and offer it. So finally getting there. And then I'm doing it for a whole bunch of stuff. Like, here we got Holley G meter, got a mount for it, roll bar mount. Gonna be doing the Rife AMS sensors. Probably gonna do Holley mounts as well, and just a whole bunch of stuff. But this is where we're starting. Super excited. Like, I'm going overboard on it, but like, I'm pumped. I truly believe in it. This is something that's always frustrated me. So, like, I want to try to make other people's lives easier with it.
Welcome back to the channel.
All right, Dave, what do you got going on here?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I need to buy these. I'll take this one.
Okay.
Wait, is this tighter? Oh, you got it right there.
So yeah, that's tight radius.
Oh.
You want me to turn it off?
No.
Okay.
So if idiots like Dave here have trouble cutting vertically in the bandsaw, use these.
So yeah, another thing I've been working on, someone, like, I've seen these before, right? But I've tried them and, like, they just didn't work. So in my pursuit,
they're not made in America.
Dang, low blow. But no, in my pursuit to, like, I don't know, stuff that frustrated me when I worked on cars. Trying to cut pipes when you're building a turbo kit is a pain, especially when you're doing angles. So, I know, isn't that 4-inch? Dude, that's awesome.
Where's the 5-inch?
Yeah, it won't fit. Yeah. So, yeah, this one's my favorite. Like, look at that thing. That's awesome. So, but yeah, so when you're wanting to, here, can you take one apart for me?
2.5.
2.5.
Very common.
There you go.
Outside.
So there you go. So once you, that's not 2.5-inch pipe.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. All right, so when you're wanting to cut pipe, you measure it, figure out what angle you want. You put it in here.
You want 30?
You put the, is this the, okay, then you put that on. And you slide this in. There you go. And then you take it over to your bandsaw. And you tighten it down. and then you cut it, and it holds the pipe for you, and you get your perfect angle that you need. Like the ones I've tried, like they were too loose, and like it'd break it, and go. So,
Just
boom,
nice and firm.
there you go,
That's pretty sweet.
and you cut it, and your perfect angle. I don't want to ruin the pipe. That's a $50 elbow. So anyways, so I'm making these in all different sizes. So we got 4-inch down to 2.5, and I think I don't know if I need to do header size. Let me know in the comments if you need header equivalent sizes. Like, would you want 2-inch? I don't know. If you're building headers, are you going to use these? Look at all these. This is crazy. But anyway, so I got them all in tight radius and normal radius. So it's 1.5.
Deep.
D, what does that stand for? Diameter? I don't know. It's 1.5 D, and then the tight radius is the 1D. So I got all sizes: 2.5, 3, 3.5, and 4.
Is this like one of those infomercials? Like you get the bundle. You can buy all for $4.99.
Yeah. So check them out. They're going to be on the site, and yeah, super excited for these. I got a whole bunch of them in stock from what you can see. I don't know if those two pieces go together. Okay.
No.
I got some old versions and new versions in here. See, oh yeah, you can see right here. Old version, new version. See, the new version has my logo.
The logo's nice.
The logo's nice. And then when you get to the normal radius, the tight radius, there's not enough room, but the normal radius, you also get a 45 degree in there. See, nice. And then it's got a little cutout in there. Doesn't that look nice?
A lot of 45.
Like, I'm getting pretty good at this modeling stuff.
Yeah, this one's nice.
Isn't it?
What's the return policy?
I mean, am I supposed to say, like, this is lifetime warranty or something? I'm joking.
No, this is sweet.
But anyways, so I'll print some. I was trying to find out from Kennedy what your favorite color was, and I just ran out of time. I was going to have some waiting for you. See, I'm just nice. But now you can go to my website and buy them. You can just go to the website and buy them.
What's my discount code?
Streetcar Joe. Do you have discounts on your site?
No, it depends. Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite color? Depends on the.
Kenny's driving the go-kart.
Right now it's code orange.
But I have to use my hand.
It's only the same.
It's for a kid.
You're close. Whoa!
Oh, that's your phone. Okay. But anyways, check them out. They're super cool. Yeah, I dig them.
They're badass. I need them all.
All right.
I have a lot of trouble cutting,
Yeah. Same here.
especially when you got to cut vertically.
Yep.
Because the problem is, it doesn't ever fit in.
No, right? Yeah, no.
So then Joe does this.
I'll sit there and dangerously hold it on this little ledge. And I made this ledge so I had a little more room to try to cut them. And it's still dangerous. I've gotten my fingers a whole bunch. So, yeah, save your fingers. Safety first. Get some of those. All of them are going to be on the website. Super awesome. It's good to see you, Dave. It's been so long.
Ships today. What's the next video?
Dude, let's go to ice cream. Oh, I want to show the Milwaukee things. It's like this is really the end of the video, but I want to like tease that at the end. So here we go. I'll get you one. So check these out. So just full disclosure, I didn't model this. Everything else I modeled and making. These I didn't model, but I have permission to print these and sell these. But I'm gonna offer these as a kit.
You have to ask somebody? Like, yes or
Yeah, well,
no?
the guy that made them, like I got his permission.
I thought you had to like ask your mom or something.
So, but anyways, these are inserts for the Milwaukee packouts. So here's one that's like all done out. But it's your impact and then all the sockets. And then it's got that. And then there's some space in here. If I can open this one-handed. Dave, help me out. Oh, I got it. There you go. And you got like extensions and lights and stuff in there. But anyway, so
I only have one recommendation, but I'll say it after the video.
okay. But there you go. So I think I'm gonna offer them. I think I'm gonna sell it with the pack out.
Oh, these are nice.
They are nice, aren't they? I think I'm gonna sell it with the pack out. Like I'm afraid of church trying to ship these, so I think it would just be easier if I sold it like this.
Milwaukee dealer, hit us up.
Are you a Milwaukee dealer?
Absolutely. In stock ships today. You want Snap-on? We'll do a Snap-on one. In stock ships today. You ship free at checkout.
Hey,
just kidding. This would be like $50 a ship.
Yeah, no.
Maybe more.
But and I was also thinking, what do you think? Do you think people would want it like complete? Like, what if I went and got the tool and the sockets and everything and offered a kit like this and like marked it up a little bit for all the
You need to
effort?
load it. We're not marking anything up, guys. We're selling this at cost.
Dave, shut up.
You ship free at checkout.
OnlyCoyotes.com. Check out the website. I own that domain. It redirects to Coyote Direct, but I own that domain. Kennedy, did you know that?
This is good
OnlyCoyotes.com. I own that.
Is that a half inch?
Yeah.
That's really good for the road.
You
So
don't,
get a flat tire or
yeah,
something?
no, like throw this in your truck. It's got all the impact sockets ready to go. American metric. Like you can even, it's got pretty labels. Like how awesome is that?
I only use metric standard size.
Okay, anyways.
That's pretty cool.
No, I got it. So those are gonna be on the website as well.
I have these same ones. They're really nice.
It's not cheap.
These
Like
are
it
expensive.
takes a long time to print this stuff.
These are expensive.
Yeah, I want to say, I don't know. I thought this whole kit, like with the high output battery, is like $700-800.
In stock ships today.
I mean, this one's in stock. This is brand new. I'll ship this one. If someone wants this, I'll throw it on the website. Why not? But anyways, I think I'm actually going to offer like this. It's just the pack out and the stuff. Okay, so that's a wrap. That's the end of the video. Sorry, talked a little too long, but I'm super nerding out over this stuff. I'm really enjoying and playing around with this. It's a lot of fun. So check it out, streetcarjoe.com. It's live, it's ready. Go check out the site. For everyone that made it this long in the video, no lie, there's a discount code out there for you. Streetcar Joe, all caps lock, 10% off your order. Like, why not? Why not? If you made it this long in the video, you deserve it. So go check it out. Got lots of videos coming. I'm going to be doing some videos like using the tools on the fabrication. I got some wiring stuff and tips and tricks coming up. And then we're going to be starting on the Coyote swap and the Fox body. So hang out. More videos are going to be coming. More products are coming too. Like, I got a whole bunch more in the works. Super cool stuff. More wiring stuff. More fabrication stuff. I got just tons of ideas up here. So I'm working hard, modeling a bunch of cool stuff. It'll be out soon. So I will see you guys in the next one.